At least on one platform. Hey, Cat. If you can hear me, bear with me as we just get everything sorted here. All right, so we are in fact live on both Twitch and YouTube, it looks like. Bear with me as I load everything up on my end. As always, apologies. It does take a little bit of time to just get the ball rolling, even with all this various software. And yeah, how's it going, Kat? I saw you posted the picture of a drink. I haven't seen that drink ever before. So tonight we are finally entering round 1 of the World Desert Championship tournament. I should say World Desert Championship 2 tournament, which begins as always with a 1v1 best of 3. And tonight we've got... Oh, bear with me. 1 second, everybody. Just bear with me. I hope people can hear me. The chat is a little wonky. Yeah, okay. So everything should be up and running now. Pablo, how's it going? All right, so tonight we've got mYinsanity taking on TAG. Pablo, I've got the Twitch chat up and running now, so everyone on YouTube knows exactly what you just said. And as I mentioned, as always, these matches start with a 1v1 best of 3. Hunter, nice to catch you live. And in game number 1 of the best of 3 1v1s, there must be some easier way to explain this. I haven't figured it out. But in any event, we start the game with 1v1s and a farm being attacked here. A rice farm of all things. Okay. Didn't know that the Nile Delta was full of rice farms. But game number 1, we've got Sorakuma playing as the Slavs in blue, taking on Sito, playing as the Malians in red. The Ghoul, what map is this? This is the Nile Valley map. One of the most gorgeous maps in the tournaments, in my opinion. You got your obelisks up north, guarded by a bunch of jealous monkeys. Smoke monkeys. And by the way, they finally added the attack stats to the monkeys. Look at this ridiculously powerful mammal primate. Attack bonus against buildings 999, melee 99 attack. 1 red dead villager, 1 blue militiaman. And as the name suggests, we're on the Nile, the rich banks of the Nile. 1 player starting to the north, 1 player starting to the south. There is an interesting element to this map where ships can actually go up to this high ground. And on the left side, there are lots and lots of elephants. Lions spawn on top of zebras, kill them immediately, which means their decay starts kicking in immediately. And so not a good source of food, those zebras. You also have to brave the lions, but the elephants should be nice and ripe for the pickings. And so I'm very curious to see now that the tournament is in full swing. We've established our teams, how the players will play these maps, because it's one thing to do show matches. It's one thing to do round of 64. Now that there's real money on the line, now that the $30,000 prize pool, which is a pretty big prize pool, is dangling in front of the faces of the participants, I'm curious to see how these maps play out. Will they take longer? Will they take shorter? Will players GG as easily as they used to? Horses blocking the fishing ship dies. So both players have an economic kill. Sito has an extra militiaman that he killed from earlier. Crocodile attacking a militia, attacking a horse, attacking a villager. Or attacking a villager, attacking a horse. My apologies, I got my food chain backwards there. Still gonna keep his villager nice and safe from these crocodiles. Nile crocodiles are not that thick. I think these are like Florida gators. These are like some well-fed McDonald's eating gators. I think Nile crocodiles are fairly thin, if I remember my random useless knowledge factoid. Attacking the starting yurt is Sito. Not too sure what the point of capturing the pyramid is. I don't know if there's an element of this map where you get a W if you destroy your opponent's pyramid, but for now, yurt down, archery range up. Camels are also, by the way, very edible on this map. So you can always begin hunting camels. Usually you find them to the rear of the base, and there we go. Our Malian is doing exactly that as he presses out with even more army. 7 army count to 1. Where is Sorakuma's army? Sorakuma is in feudal age. He's housed, or was housed for a second there. I love, by the way, that you start a map with so many straggler trees in the immediate vicinity of your town center. Just makes it a little bit safer to get a few starting resources so you can build your buildings and start pumping out military. Horse is leading the way in terms of scouting right now. But our Malian is still in the Dark Age, which means the stats on the horse are not fantastic. I believe they're like scouts. The 1.2 movement speed jumps up to 1.55. The line of sight jumps up. Oh, and look, the horse is named Macbeth. I did not realize that. Where's Blue's horse, by the way? Okay. The other Macbeth, there it is, 1.55 movement speed because Sorakuma's in feudal age. So Lady Macbeth is a horse in this universe. I'm not too sure why Sito is going after this house. Even if he destroys it, he's not going to be able to bust into here. So a bit of an odd choice for a target for our Malian, because he is still in the Dark Age. And man, oh man, is he in the Dark Age. He's going up to 28 villagers. Okay. Does not have any ranged units. And when you don't have ranged units, when you've got basically militia and that's it, your opponent kills you on the water. What is going on with these condors, these vultures? They are moving very, very slow. You'd think they're albatrosses or something. And now Sorakuma's on the other side of the map with ranged units in the feudal age. Interesting that Sito decided to build a lumber camp right there. His tent is still up. Archers will get chewed away. Looks like he thiefed a couple of goats. Although the map is replete with goats, I think, along the edges of the Nile, if I'm not mistaken. So it could have been neutral goats. Alligator crocodile jumps into action yet again. Now Sito's army is basically in trouble. He's got 32 seconds before he hits feudal. Sorakuma, for his part, has been in feudal for a long time, but has not banked any resources whatsoever. Sito's going to be entering feudal with half the resources he needs to go up to castle already, and enough wood to build some additional required structures. Okay, immediately archery range for our Malian. But Sorakuma's to the back, being annoying with a couple of archers. Ooh, is he gonna be able to pick off any of these villagers? Okay, so Sito is dumping his resources into upgrading his militiamen, which is not a bad idea. Okay. We're elephant hunters, they say. By the way, there's gold patches on the dead elephants here. That's pretty cool. The Malian infantry, if you recall, in feudal castle imperial get +1/+1/+1 armor. pierce armor, I should say. And so if you see your opponent has gone interestingly heavy on the archer play, then getting some additional militiamen is not a bad idea. Especially since they now come with a 2 pierce armor, but possibly 3 if he decides to dump a bit of food into those upgrades. Add ZOX24, hello, hello. Welcome to game number 1 of the best of 3 of the 1v1s of phase 1 of the best of 5 3v3s of round 1 between mYinsanity, which is the description of the game, and TAG, the Taiwan AoE gamer clan. I mean, I still have no clue how to say that more efficiently. Somehow the archers have managed to pick off these men-at-arms. They must be going after the very weak ones. Although he does have fletching, which kind of counteracts the extra free pierce armor. Sito, for his part, is going ranged upgrades after dumping money into men-at-arms. Okay. A lot of food for this one vulture here on the map. Sito not really getting much done with his army. It's now him who's down massive in terms of army count, 14-4. And Sorakuma's going up to Castle Age. Oh no. Castle Age Slav. Oh. The last thing you want to be dealing with is 15% discounted siege, faster monks. Not that I see a lot of relics out on the map. By the way, I like that both players are in fact out hunting right now. 6 hunters for our Slav 7. Okay, forget the hunting. We're lumberjacking. Hey, cat. It never updated and said I was streaming? Weird. I had a bit of a weird start. I think my laptop that I'm using as a second screen before I get a second screen all of a sudden started restarting, so I didn't know if that was shutting down the stream or not. But I think it was, I don't think it did. Yo, Villo, good day, good day. A huge band of future crossbowmen are heading south. Has he caught wind of any of this? So he's seen the lumberjack operation here to the south of the Malian base. But he's gonna show his cards. He's gonna reveal himself. 4 skirmishers. We'll see if that's enough to shoo away this giant archer force. Army count 18-6. Sorakuma's down villagers, but not as bad as he was in Dark Age. Where the hell are these elephants going? And here we go. Okay, prioritizing Bodkin. Range and attack over the crossbow upgrade. Yeah, I popped up. Nice. I think I was mentioning earlier that I saw the drink that you posted on Discord. I've never seen that brand. Is that an American brand? The drink you put, the can. There we go. Crossbow Bodkin is in. 1 scout is going to be enough to pretty much deal with this entire army and help deal with this entire army. And uh-oh. All of a sudden, our Malian has 0 army count, and he's still 7 seconds away from Castle Age. Damn, okay, so our Slav has surrounded the south of the Malian base, the lumberjacks. They're not here anymore. But Sito just expands to the north. Where is he going with all these villagers? Not too sure. His fishing industry, by the way, is collapsed. Why did he spend so much time in the Dark Age? You've only seen it in the US. Pretty good. It looked really good. But like I said before, I'm like a sucker for marketing. If I like a can, if I like a bottle or a drink or whatever, it's like an immediate purchase. And oh no, Sorakuma discovers whatever the hell this was supposed to be. I'm not too sure what this was. Was he going for this quote-unquote pile of wood? All right, but discovered he is, which means that he is now going to come under attack up there as well. He's under attack to the south. Sito's got 1 less villager than his opponent, but half of his economy is right here. 16 out of 37 villagers are doing absolutely nothing. And that was a quick game. Less than $3 and 9%. Oh, damn. Crossbows, nothing for Cito. PKPM, not very impressive PKPM halfway through the game. Right at the beginning of the game for Cito. Why did he spend so long in Dark Age? Is this some kind of Malian build I'm not familiar with? No stone for anybody, barely any gold for anybody. A little bit more food for our Slavs. Big surprise there with their farmers. And a little bit more wood for the Malian. 3 raisings to 1. Probably mostly on the water. Who's kidding who? I think farms do count for raisings. If I'm not mistaken. Otherwise, it's the dock, a couple of houses. But yeah, okay. So Cito playing that game very relaxed. Very calm. Not really, didn't really seem very pressured or... I wonder why he stayed so long in the Dark Age. 28 villagers to go up. Did he think that Sorakuma would drag this out? Instead, our Slav just shows up with a whole bunch of crossbows. 14 kills. 1 of those are villagers. And kills 4 total villagers to 1. So, of the best of 3 1v1s, Taiwan AoE Gamer group takes game number 1. And bear with me, I'm going to load up game number 2. Milan, hello. No Druzhina. Oh my god, we were nowhere close to Druzhina. Druzhina might as well be on the other side of the moon. Might as well be right next to Farimba. All right. Game number 2. We're back on the powdered donut called Arctic Circle with... I was going to say everyone's favorite, but I'm not sure everyone's as bonkers as I am. My favorite, the Penguins. Very aggressive Penguins. We've got ACCM playing as the Romans in red. Okay. Not a civ we've seen on this map before. The Japanese, definitely a civ we've seen on this map before. Played by Z40. Or Z40, depending which North American way of saying it you prefer. And, again... Arctic Circle. Not hard to see why it's called Arctic Circle. And we deduced last stream that this is in fact a tundra winter desert map. I feel like the deer for our Japanese are a little bit further out than the ones for the Roman. Look at how close the Roman deer are. I mean, this one's basically inside the TC. All right, Kat, how's your 4K monitor? Nice. I'm glad it's working out well. I think I'm also going to upgrade my... I've got a 2K monitor. Duck, 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 goose. Risking it between those penguins. Which I'm pretty happy with my 2K monitor, but... And Age of Empires is not really that, like, a graphics-intensive game. Oh, it was free. Well, that's amazing. There you go. 3D modeling. Oh, nice. Do you have a 3D printer? Milan says the Germans. Not too sure why the Germans. We had a game between the Slavs and the Malians. Now the Japanese and Romans. One inch is my 2K monitor. I think it's 27 inches, if I'm not mistaken. I'm really bad with technology, which explains why it took me 2 years to get my butt onto Twitch. I think it's 27 inches. It's like fairly large. Oh, you're using it to create models for 3D animation. Okay. My bad. By the way, welcome to the chat. Just this. As the game gets underway here. The Japanese seem to be a very popular civilization on this map, and I honestly don't blame them. Lots of wood for their cool archers. Lots and lots of fish. The majority of, I think, this 55,000 food that's on this map is on the water. And you've got that Japanese dock pumping out those Japanese fishing ships. Not hard to see why players choose the Japanese. Romans, we'll see. You need minimum 24 or else everything is just so small. Yeah, my screen might be a little bit too big for me, which is why I miss some things that happen on the map a lot. Your 4K is 27. It's like the perfect size for a single computer screen. I agree. It's basically like the width of my screen is basically like a keyboard and a half, which I like. ACCM discovers where his opponent is located. Has our Japanese even explored the map? Absolutely not. His scout is busy. Oh, ACCM. ACCM abusing the late collection of geese. And no golden eggs for you, he says to his opponent, who is now chasing him. Did get a few whacks off at the scout, which means ACCM needs to back off into his TC safety zone. Otherwise, otherwise the scout's probably going to die. Your monitor is 43 inches, 4K. Wow, damn. 43 inches, like television size, isn't it? How far do you sit away from a... If your screen is 43 inches, how far do you have to sit away from it to not burn your eyes out of your head? Both players heading up to the feudal age. Looks like our Roman, off the back of 6 fewer villagers, no fewer than 6 fewer villagers, is heading up about 40 seconds ahead of his opponent. Z40 has gotten a bit of idle time, and now he calls off the chase, realizing he's not going to be able to catch this scout. Brilliant move, by the way, because this scout automatically now moves 1.5 to your 1.2. But maybe your opponent will come right back. Maybe your opponent is so cocky that he thinks he can charge right into your TC, but maybe it's all just a one big trap, because 3 Roman militias are heading over. You sit the same distance? Is that what matters? Pixel size? I just thought the size of the screen is what mattered. How do you manage to catch everything on a 43-inch monitor? By the way, our Japanese with the first kill gets that 1 scout. So finally a decent get for him. Scouts dying up here underneath the lumber camp. Roman infantry, no double armor upgrade for them just yet. Oh, you got to be so careful. You got to be so careful you don't interrupt the hunting grounds of the penguins, because they might not be very strong or tall, but they will surround you and absolutely destroy you. Logan, nice to catch you. Z40 is E40's cousin. What's the name of that song I always forget that E40 has with his son? Oh, what the hell's the name of that song? I love E40. One of the OGs. Good reference. Just because you bought AoE a few months ago and you still haven't won a game. It's okay. You will. It's only a matter of time. Another band of scouts moving forward. Looks like those villagers are capable of defending themselves. Spearman. Why did he attract the attention of one penguin? Why not the one on the left? But remember, these guys, they don't venture very far. They are not very adventurous penguins. So they just kind of move out a little bit and then return. Now I'm, Logan, now I've got this, Now I've got that is stuck in my brain. By the way, Penguin. What was the name of that song that he did with his son? Tech Gambino. I'm always perplexed when people tell me they like E40. What do you mean? E40 is awesome. I love it. Every time he goes, ooh, ooh. Don't get me wrong. He's not like top 5 or top 10 rappers, but E40's got a solid catalog of music. Plus, it's all like ludicrous. It's just absolute hilarity. All right, kill count. Looks like our Japanese has managed to kill 2 villagers. 10 on the whole. Players disengage. Another band of cavalry look like they're about to move out. Move out to where, though? Let's see. Straight into the welcoming bow and arrow of a few archers here. That's okay. No ballistics in feudal age, which means that they're safe and sound. Now they pounce on one of these spearmen who had an opportunity to kill this scout that only has 15 HP, but unfortunately ACCM not capitalizing on it. I like Doc in the middle C. I root for blue player. Yeah, one of the fun things of this map is a Doc literally in the middle of nowhere doing some ice fishing. The best part of ice fishing, if you've never been ice fishing, the best part of ice fishing is not ice fishing. The best part of ice fishing is sitting in a nice cabin with a little bit of alcohol in your hand, chatting and talking and having fun. Unlike that spearman, unlike these archers who are not going to have a lot of fun as this Japanese skirmisher shoos them the hell away. Now remember, going archers against the Japanese is a bold move. Because their cav archers now do come with an attack bonus against archers. But, like I said, we're nowhere close to any of that. Oh no, oh no. Cat, you're gonna hit me with a Burmese phrase? He's running to the fire ship. Fire ships, get the hell away from my little brother. And the penguins turn around. One of them dies. How much HP did they take off? Oh my goodness. 26 HP. They reduced from a unit. Oh, that's so ludicrous. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Look at them waddling. They're so freaking cute. They are just so freaking cute. But they're so aggressive. Okay, our Romans surrounding the Japanese base to the north, to the west. Not really accomplishing much just yet. So many fishing ships. How many? 18 Japanese fishing ships. If you don't punish this, you are asking to be punished yourself. I mean, our Roman must... I was gonna say must see that there's no farms here. But has he actually shoved into the base a little bit? Not in a while, it seems like. Doesn't know there's a tower, market, a wall off. Yeah, it's a huge penguin, right? He's got to run in here. He's got to see that there's no food. And then he's got to realize... where the hell's your food coming from? And then start looking for fishing ships, which are completely exposed. Completely exposed. Okay, is he going to find the... okay, he's going to find one villager carrying something. The question is, did ACCM notice? Or is he too busy microing against this Japanese army? He is sending units to the north. Okay, the villager sees the fishing ships. And now these archers are going to be a problem, but both players should hit castle age roughly at the same time of 15-20 seconds apart. David Hill, welcome, welcome. Did he make his dock in the middle because he saw Green's dock in the rear? I don't think so, because I don't think he's seen Green's dock. I think he just saw it now, but I don't think he's seen any of these. Yeah, he just saw those now. I think he just made them in the middle because he wanted to make them in the middle. Skirmishers are on move command, absolutely oblivious to the fact that they are being attacked. And I don't know why he's busy attacking skirmishers right now. He needs to be building up a force to deny this fishing fleet. If he can deny the fish, our Japanese is going to be food starved. Although, yeah, he's going cav archers, so forget food. Who needs food? When you're on triple range cav archers, has Blue seen any of this? He's seen one archery range. Ah, David Hill. School will be taking over your life. Not for you. Have you gone back to school? And if so, to study what? Crossbows are here. But again, now, like I said, it's a real flex to go foot archers against the Japanese nowadays because their cav archer line is pristine and they come with a +2 attack bonus against archers, which when you have only, what is it, 35 HP, a +2 attack bonus is like 6 or 7% of your HP. Or is it just Axel going to school, David? Oh, Axel started grade 4. Okay. Oh, and you also started your program in IT program. That's pretty cool. Good luck with that program. That's okay, Cat. Were you hearing sounds from it? Unnatural sounds that didn't come from Age of Empires? Deleting his own house so he can get his cav archers in here. But uh-oh, Roman knights. Roman knights are slaughtering. These knights honestly are better served up north trying to kill fishing ships. Because if you can kill the fishing ships, you might as well be killing lumberjacks, because he's going to have to spend all of his wood replacing those fishing ships. Hacker man. Army count. Our Roman is down. He's also down 18 whole villagers. Yikes. Well, villagers and fishing ships, I should say. Our Roman, by the way, doesn't have a single fishing ship to the 20 of his opponent. Speak quickly, Outland. That's not a phrase I'll be saying anytime soon. Another TC to the rear, and now, uh-oh, the Japanese Navy's flexing its muscle. A couple of fire galleys being trained in here, but he's going to catch up to these crossbows, and oh my god, look at their HP. They've got 11 HP between 3 of them, so bye-bye. I don't even think he needed ballistics for that, but he does have it. And now he's just one-shotting knights, apparently. So our Roman's in a bit of trouble. What is this infrastructure he's building here? Houses in the middle of the map. And he vipers in the knights. They're going to have to run through an absolute ass-paddling of a town center here. Oh, but you know what? ACCM finally discovers where all the lumberjacks are located. So now he knows where to apply the pressure. Now he knows this is where he's got to flex that Roman muscle. The hell is the point of having... Oh, never mind. This is just a fire ship, I guess, from before? No. What the hell's the point of having these fire ships in the middle here? You don't see a dock. Can't really reach over here. He does have the better naval unit. Knight is attacking a ship as the knight gets attacked by the ship and a wolf. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You let your opponent overcommit on water, and then you just rush them on land. Okay, let's see if that works for ACCM, because there certainly does seem like what he's doing. Now, he obviously has one of the best counters to cav archers, which is that Ballista Scorpion, although no ballistas, no ballistics. So far, an absolute whole bunch of nothing. Are there enough cav archers to one-shot? There are absolutely not. And they just entered a choke point, took a bunch of damage for free. Yeah, I guess on this map, the water is ice. And so not only can you build structures on it, you can also walk on it. I don't think you really needed 2 fire galleys here for fire ships, rather. Was he that afraid of the penguins? Japanese Navy is moving forward. Outnumbers the Roman 2-1. And one of the Roman units was basically half dead. So yeah, this is not going ACCM's way right now. He's down 24 villagers. He's down 25 army count. And now he's sending knights over here. He's going to discover yet another expansion. Stone miners, a siege workshop, farmers, lumberjacks, still working unharassed. And what is he doing? What is this? What is the point of this cluster of houses for a Roman? I understand spotting houses, but clumped up like this? I don't know. Maybe expand them out a little bit. Ooh, scorpions versus ships. That'll be an interesting fight. No attack bonus against ships. What's the Pierce armor? You've got 6 against the 12 attack. No relevant attack bonus for either side. Okay, but ACCM backs away. And now his dock falls. I think that's the only dock he's got on this side of the map, right? Quickly rebuilds. Milan, you think this is a GG on Imperial? Let's see. We have 2.5 minutes to find out if you're right. I mean, it's okay. Hard to see how you're wrong. Z40 literally has twice the population of his opponent. Well, not twice, but like 50 more population, 60 more population. And despite an impressive suburb here for Roman soldiers, once they finish fighting, ACCM's kind of screwed here. Now he's adding light cavalry. Okay, so I don't think he knows exactly what he wants to do here. The game plan just lost the vast majority of his scorpions. Oh, damn, Logan, that's pretty good. Daniel, hello, hello. Now he's attacking a house over here. The Roman is attacking a dock. One of like, what, 30 docks that our Japanese has, and our Japanese is moving forward. Thumb ring for the Cav Archers. Castle is being dropped. This is a big FU castle, not a resource laming, not a villager killing castle, but this is an I'm here, and there's nothing you can do to stop me castle. Game plan is to wait until he's down by 5,000 score and then GG. Oh, Milan called it. Milan called it. Imp to GG. All right. Knights and crossbows against the Cav Archer ball, fire ships, and a couple of scouts, scorpions. PKPM for ACCM right in the beginning. An odd game for ACCM. An odd game. Usually he's a lot more aggressive. And again, oh my god, he's still building. What the hell is the point of this? If you want to cut off your opponent, just build a wall. Not that that's going to help with them being able to walk on the ice. If you want to spot, don't clump all your buildings in one location. I mean, this is just a weird. I don't understand this. He dies with 200 population space available to him. Not a single military building on the other side of the map. He's finally killing some villagers. How many of the 6 kills? All 6 are, oh, look, lumberjacks. But it's too late. The entire north of the map has been fished. No more fish on the north side of the map. Out of 55,000 food, 42,000 remains. I'm curious to see the economy. How bad is the difference in economy? Yeah, about 20% bigger, but food, interesting. The Roman keeping pace? Oh yeah, look at the just sheer volume of farms that he has got. Okay. So where is the difference? Stone and gold? And a little bit, about 2,000 in wood. Okay, well there's your Cav Archer play. Hey man, nice to catch you. What's good? What's good is we've just seen the Taiwan AoE gamer group take the first point in the matchup by beating Sito and ACCM in 1v1s. And so bear with me as I load the beginning of the 3v3s, and I need to rename the teams, because now we're actually into the team game portion of the evening. So you're joining right as we're actually starting to sorry, I can't walk and chew gum at the same time. And right as we're starting to jump right into the main action here. All right, so we find ourselves in the beginning of the 3v3 with TAG having 1 point, besting ACCM and Sito in the 1v1s. And we find ourselves on the map that I think we all agreed on is pretty damn pretty. Reminds me of a kind of a gold rush 1800s Western USA, Arizona, California, lots of little streams and trees and little rock formations. This is like a place where, you know, eventually it'd be called like Devil's Canyon or Satan's Butthole or I don't know what, some kind of frontier name. Pretty bad. Yeah, right? Cowboys. Exactly. This is a very, like, I'm expecting cowboys on this map. So let's take a look at the teams. Let's take a look at the players. And let's, more importantly, take a look at the civs and their bonuses and features and team features. So ACCM is playing as the Koreans. So minimum range on mangonel line units is now reduced from 3 to 1. His teammate is the Khmer. Could have used him last game. Scorpions all come with extra range, +1, if I'm not mistaken. And last but not least, the Hun's stables work 20% faster. Now, the Koreans stables probably not going to get to see. Unless we're talking maybe some feudal age, because you best believe in feudal age we're going to see a whole bunch of archers and scout units. But maybe from the Khmer, their Hussar spam, not only do they get that bonkers farming feature, but imagine their stables working 20% faster. The amount of Hussars they can start just absolutely pumping out. Speaking of food bonuses, Chinese on the other side of the map, Z40 in teal. All farms start with 10% more food. The Georgians, played by Cloud, repairing structures costs 25% fewer resources. Very powerful bonus. And last but not least, Vietnamese. So the Imperial Skirmisher is now available in Imperial Age. And I guess I'm trying to think if any of these civs have any Skirmisher unique features, but not really. I guess the Chinese, the upgrade costs less once they hit Imperial. Can I explain what is the strategy of trade carts in these games? Get trade carts and defend your trade. Now on this map, let's zoom out and take a look at it, because like I said, very cool map. The Georgians have one major advantage on this map. Because they start the game with that donkey cart, and because they just have the donkey cart, I think they're the only civ that can start taking wood immediately from the rear without having to onager a few tiles and make space for a lumber camp, because the wood on this entire map goes to the edge of this incline or decline, and so you can't really place a lumber camp anywhere here. So the Georgians absolutely advantaged here in terms of lumber gathering. Our Korean is pinging here, as he just now discovered where the Vietnamese is located. By the way, the Vietnamese doesn't need to send out scouts. If you know the Vietnamese, they have a very cool feature that allows them to see on the map exactly where their opponents have spawned. So if you're wondering why there's no Vietnamese scout being sent out just yet, that's because he's playing defense at home. Might lose a villager though. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no, loses a villager in ACCM. Takes Sora Kuma's villager. But 2 more are already being sent. Replacement villagers. So I believe trade I'm not too sure when the exact optimal time to begin trading is. I think it's like Castle Age. I can't imagine they're going to be trading much in Feudal. But I'm not too sure what you mean by the strategy of trade cards. Obviously, you'd like to trade, but you've got to secure your trade route. And I'm not even sure how the trade would move. Like if between, let's say, blue and teal, where would the trade carts move? They'd have to move across the military zone of the map, right? And that would just make them absolutely open to being attacked and destroyed. It looks like Amarillo, Texas. Yeah, exactly. You're going to need to honor those trees unless you're the Georgians or the Armenians. So, like I said, the Cloud, a little bit advantaged in that one regard. Also, by the way, Cloud advantage because there's lots and lots of high ground. And the Georgians, like the Tatars, have special bonus and features on the high ground. Their defense is much stronger. They take 40% less damage instead of the usual 25% less damage on the high ground. Logan, I was going to say Jack in it, but, you know, I'm trying to keep it PG-13. Yeah, no funeral at all. This Age of Empires is a cold, cold-hearted game. You do not spend time mourning any lost souls. There's no funeral rites or burials. You just leave them exposed in the sun. Yeah, 40% is pretty bonkers. The Tatars here would do really well on this map as well, I think. Their feature is they attack 50% stronger from the high ground. Yeah, Khmer is going scouts, our Hun going archers, and our Korean going a little bit of both. Although I just heard his horse die somewhere, as another horse dies here. Army counts a massive 12-6. mYinsanity ahead in that regard. Oh, I only get one F-bomb. Right. I have to keep my my rating. So far it looks like mYinsanity down a point, and the best of 5 are the ones putting on the aggression here. I mean, this is just like beautiful. This is just an absolute gorgeous map. Look at the mill along a little lazy stream. Can you imagine just jumping on a donut and just floating down this stream, casually relaxing, a drink in your hand? It's an absolute gorgeous map. By the way, where the heck are these Hunnic archers? Okay, they're pivoting to the south of the Chinese base. Very ballsy to take on the Chinese with an archer force as the Huns. But looks like that is exactly what he's about to do. Ooh, look at this. What a juicy wood line to lane right here for our Hun. Gets one villager immediately. Look at this. There is no defense here except one tower is going up. Honestly, I don't even think one tower is going to be enough to zone them out. This many archers, they just insert themselves into the murder hole radius. Okay, never mind. Did he lose a single archer? I don't think he lost a single archer there. Wow. Amazing out of Sito. Okay, and now it is Taiwan's turn to be aggressive here. Archers on the high ground, 2 kills already. Both of them villagers. Looks like somebody lost. Yeah, dead blue archer here. So not a free get, but still 2 villagers for 1 archer. Not a bad exchange at all. Green is pinging furiously to the rear here where Anatov, our Khmer in yellow, is leading him on a chase. I love that they're just going to keep ping-ponging back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, so that one of them gets the high ground. Ooh, numbers prevail for our Hun here. Sorry, did that villager disappear? They killed the villager, or am I crazy? I feel like they killed the villager, but then the villager just disappeared into the hill. All right. Teleporting units, disappearing bodies. This is like an X-Files map. Army counts are steadily climbing. mYinsanity about 50% bigger. 46 to 31. Villager count identical. 4 fishing ships for our Georgians. I'm trying to rack my brain. Do they get any feature on the water? I don't think so. I think the Armenian does. With their galleons firing extra arrows and the Cilician fleet. I don't think our Georgian gets anything on the water, but I could be wrong. Got a big battle here. Let's highlight what the hell we're working with. 13 scouts to 9, 7 archers to 12, 4 skirmishers to no skirmishers. Green and blue, our Chinese, our Georgian and Vietnamese, my apologies, putting in the work, shooing away this insanity army. But this is all just one big ploy out of ACCM and Anatop because they're taking the high ground here. What a difficult map. Beautiful, but difficult. Archers are the name of the game. Let's see what we're working with. 17 Khmer scouts, 25 Hunnic archers, a mixture of archers for our Korean. No surprise. I remember Korean archers, like their infantry, are all 50% cheaper wood cost. And so absolutely no surprise that ACCM is just shoving a whole bunch of range units down Tag's throat right now. Scouts risking their life in parade formation, trying to keep this purple army firing at them. Our Vietnamese has 22 archers. Our Georgian 14 scouts. By the way, remember, they regenerate HP, right? Georgian scouts 5 HP per minute. So the longer he keeps them alive, the more powerful his army becomes. And then our Chinese 13 archers as well. Where are they? Okay, they're on patrol, trying to keep the Hunnic force at bay. But they are, I think, significantly outnumbered. 25 to 13, almost twice as many Hunnic archers. What are the upgrades like? +1, +1. +1 and no armor. Shoves a few of them. No, those are villagers inside the tower. Okay. Jake, hello, hello. Glad you could join us. Right as things start heating up on Amargosa. Of course, I say things are heating up, and immediately the armies disengage and pull back into the safety of their settlements. Who will hit Castle Age first? It looks like it will be our Korean, who has the fewest number of archers in the game. Okay, so not exactly a big threatening force just yet out of purple. But the 6 armies are in fact converging here, right? The only thing missing is the Hun. Where's the Hun? The Hun went sightseeing. Okay. All right, he went to the back of the base expecting to see some lumberjacks. Okay, even worse now for our Korean. It's Castle Age with 8 archers. All right. How many archery ranges does ACCM have? I mean, that was just absolutely an atrocious decision out of him to engage into there. Why would you throw away half of your archers right before they become crossbowmen? I don't understand. Classic flank attack, yeah. Here we go, yet another battle. Who's the next contestant on the Castle Age? It looks like Cito, who is also going to lose a bunch of his archers here behind the butte. Okay. The only one missing here is purple. We got a real rager happening to the rear of the Chinese base. But it looks like yet again the Vietnamese and the Chinese. Hello, you want to join the party? Combo together with the Georgian scouts. This is the issue with Georgians. They're just invincible. If you let their scouts survive after every single fight, they're just going to survive and become 100% HP again. And that means your army is as dead as that crossbow. Oh my god. Korean ships are also cheaper, by the way. So not surprised to see some ships out of there. Lucas, hello, hello, with as hilarious a message as always. Nothing is more important than Age of Empires. So all of a sudden, a battle of 5 kings has erupted into multiple different fronts. Looks like our Vietnamese base, the northern portion, has been completely gutted. 26 villagers only for Sorakuma. Ugh, and they're here in the front, exposed. Ouch. Sorry, bear with me. I think my chat froze again. Jake, subscribe to Tier 1 on Twitch. Thank you so much. That's awesome. I appreciate that. Welcome to the Cast of Empires family. Mahadi official backup ACC with the bullshit message. Oh, the bots. Jake, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Ship goes down. Knights are running amok. And now Vietnamese. I mean, you're on the low ground. You're engaging into Vietnamese archers that have 20% more HP than you. +2, +1, +2, +2. Okay, you do have better armor as the Koreans. You do have cheaper units. Now you're welcome. Well, now we can agree politely on whether or not villager fights matter in Rage Forest. But now I'll say they do. Now I'll say they do. Blue is pinging. Blue's got to get his villager numbers up. 30 villagers is not going to cut it. It's difficult to differentiate blue from purple units. Or are you getting old? No, we've heard that complaint before. You might be colorblind, but not old. Logan, you're Lucas's long lost son. Although not so lost if he spoke to him like a few minutes ago. Okay. Chinese Vietnamese army is moving forward. Looks like we've got ourselves a good old-fashioned ranged battle happening this game. Who's got anything different? Our Khmer is going knights. That's about it. Our Georgian 20 knights. Does he not have stone on his base? Where are the Manaspas? Come on. Let's see it. This is the Age of Empires sexiest unit of 2024. Yeah, Jake, I think a bunch of people on from Discord are actually playing each other right now in team games. Yeah, you gotta zoom out with archers, unfortunately. One of the most difficult things for me in my daily regular videos, you know how I have picture in picture, where you can see action happening on the other side of the map or elsewhere? It's when it's archer units, because they just, the range means you have to zoom out so much, and surrounded are these Hunnic. But look at the movement out of Sito. And here comes some reinforcements from the Korean. Is this enough knight? +2/+2 are some pretty damn good upgrades. In Castle, they regenerate 10 HP, but they break off the attack. Oh, what a waste of knights. Akita, hello, hello. It's the coolest thing in casting. What's the coolest thing in casting? Oh, Jake, you're Jay. Well, there you go. You know about all. You know about the games. Oh, the picture-in-picture? Thank you so much. I was like really surprised no one else does that. Logan, not long lost, just one of many. 13 siblings, all different moms. Sometimes I even get confused which of my wives. Well, the chat's getting nice and silly, which I like. Team Taiwan Action. I used to call them Taiwan Action. It's Taiwan AoE Gamers has taken the center Pokeball and the relic and wood that comes with it. Surprised no one's attacking into anyone. Surprised it's taken 34 minutes to get our first castle up. And it's going to come at a cost as a bunch of Georgian Knights are going to swarm this position. But he is continuing to build. Khmer Knights are en route. They are taking on Vietnamese crossbows to the right as Hunnic crossbows join in the fight to the south. Choop burger. Nice to catch you. Got to catch all the Pokeballs. Well, the Georgian's trying to catch all the freaking crossbows, but he is just failing. And here we go, the Hun with those discounted Cav Archers upgrades. +2/+1 only. Fortified churches up. Villagers just staring at it. Okay. A bunch of them do garrison. Remember, they add arrows like a town center when they garrison a fortified church. And just more and more and more crossbows. Forget Amargosa. Just call this crossbow land. But yet again, mYinsanity gets repelled. So much pinging here by Cloud. What the hell does he want? Is he calling for help? There is no way that Sorakuma is going to be able to help him. Oh, he's clawed his way up to 47 villagers, which to be fair is not that much more than the 53 of our Korean. Let's actually take a look at the numbers. mYinsanity, 105 army to 95, and they're down about 20 villagers. Yeah, Archers are going to take this battle from the high ground. Now I'm starting to hear more and more horse sounds. Okay, our Georgian, tell me you're going to build Manaspas. By the way, what a boss location for a castle. Complete king of the hill. Surrounding the entire area. Korean crossbows to the south. Khmer Knights to the north. Our Hun is here to help the Chinese. What does our Chinese player have? Oh, he's at Arbalesters. Z40, the first to hit Imperial, but get the hell off the low ground. Okay, getting off the low ground he does. So he's the only one in Imperial right now. Manaspas are en route. Remember, with the Manaspas, knights count. So if you've got 7 knights, you still do get that +1 attack on your Manaspa. It's been a bit. This tournament graphic logos and the El Reynado stuff kept you crazy busy. Oh, damn. What are you studying in school? You don't have to answer that if you want to just lurk. That's all good, too. mYinsanity won't get repelled, sadly. Let's see. There's a lot of Georgian Knights running around the map. Army counts are about 10% different. Villager population about 10% different. Whoa, 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 whoa. I guess you can build on this elevation? What? I guess you can? Okay, well, there you go. Joke's on me, I guess. Cav archers are running away with, yeah, with husbandry. Should be able to run much further than these Georgian knights, that's for sure. Our Georgian is pinging here saying there's a whole bunch of Cav archers. Now the Manaspas, on the other hand, will catch up to the Cav archers. They do run at the same speed, but there's not enough here to get that +1 attack boost. What are they at right now? +2 with iron casting, yeah. Oh, now there might be. Now it's +3. Nice. That one knight helping out. Otherwise, it would still be just 7 and not the 8. Let's see what's going on. Hun. Our Hun is just running around. How many kills? Only 7? Okay, this must be a fresh batch of Cav archers. Deletes his own. Why did he delete that? I'm trying to think. Why did he delete that? They weren't blocking the crossbows. Okay. Georgians are inside the Korean base. Our Hun playing defense right now. Does clean that up. And now the Khmer, the Kamai, is running around. Not that much army. I think Anatov needs to clump his army a little bit better. How can you stop a massive ball of arbalesters? Ooh. A few good ways. Higher ground arbalesters, like our Korean has. Skirmishers. Onagers. A whole bunch of melee cavalry, hopefully we get to see. Our Hun's 2 minutes away from Imperial. Our Khmer hits it right now. It looks like everyone but Sito on that team has gone up. On the Taiwan group, only our Chinese is in. There you go. This is how you deal with arbalesters. You overwhelm them with absolute number brutality. Oh, yeah. Oh, what a beautiful sight to behold. I mean, look at this. This is like peak Age of Empires right now. You've got crossbows that have 20% more HP from 35 to 42 on the high ground. You've got Korean arbalesters that cost 50% less wood. And then you've got Hunnic Cav archers that cost 10% less on the whole, on the low ground, attacking upwards into a tankier unit. So 2 cheaper units attacking a tankier unit. Not too sure why he's peeling off a bunch of them off to the right side, but wow. mYinsanity gets a point. And this, you make arbalester pancakes, exactly. You mix in a little bit of chocolate chips, an egg. I am a little bit surprised that this GG came so suddenly. Villager count is not that different. Army count's not that bad. Is it really just because only our Chinese player was in Imperial? It's not an easy map to wall. So your villagers are constantly going to be exposed. And I want to see who the biggest killer was. Arbalesters, Cav archers, and knights to pre-arbalesters, pre-cavaliers, and pre-hussars. Not too sure what these peak APMs represent. Yeah, mYinsanity. I mean, Sito takes 3 of the 4 major resources. Food goes to our Khmer. No surprise there. Look at the difference in food between everyone other than the Georgian. How many fortified churches does our Georgian have, by the way? Doesn't look like that many. Only 2. Oh yeah, Kat, I'm on the same page as you, not so much as the mod or the viewer, but as a streamer. Not that I'd ever say anything bad about YouTube, but Twitch is like light years ahead of YouTube. Light years ahead. So who do we think our biggest killer was? Was it the Cav archers of the Hun? Was it the Chinese? No, it was the Cav archers of the Hun. Oh, but look at our Georgian. 3 kills away. Oh, that's so sour. Poor Cloud. He's literally, what is that? 95 food away from having the most food, and he's 3 kills away from having the most kills. All right, well, we've got ourselves a series. Chef the Burger, that's very cool. I called you a sellout? I don't think I called you a sellout. Or is that the part I wasn't supposed to read out loud? I'm sorry, I'm a bit of an idiot. We didn't see any machines in a 3v3. Yeah, you mean like Siege? There's one Siege unit. But again, there's Georgian Castle, just epic. And remember, Georgians on the high ground take 40% less damage. So that's 40%. 200 goes down 40. Building bonus goes down 40. Chip the Burger, I'm sorry. I just started introducing the chat function from Twitch onto YouTube. It's okay. It disappears in 30 seconds. And I think I have to insert some kind of opaque background because it's a little bit hard to see. But why don't you want people to do that? That's a very honorable, very cool thing you're doing. All right, we move on to the next 3v3. Ooh. Oh, got it. Nah, we're pretty relaxed here. But thanks for letting me know. Appreciate it. Devil Inside, you're painting miniatures. What kind of miniatures? Do tell. Historical miniatures? I used to paint miniatures. Chip the Burger, by the way, keep lurking and don't close the window because you're going to start accumulating channel points. And if you look at some of the silly nonsense that I do with channel points, you're going to love it. You can make me say some of the most difficult phrases from the game Cat. Very much trying to make me cry during those. You can make me draw. I think last time who was it? Marco that redeemed the Cobra car. David, you enjoy watching more than playing? Fair enough. You can enjoy both. I think it was Marco too, right? Middle Earth. Ooh. Devil Inside. You can't just leave us hanging like that. You got to be more specific. While I introduce the map, we are back in Brazil with the Lensa Maranhenses. Another gorgeous map, topographically divided into 3 different sectors. To the south, we've got a bit of a Amazon forest style marshland with lots and lots of mangroves, lots and lots of fish, and lots of water. The center is a very arid, very dry, desolate place. In the north is more lush, full of absolute crazy numbers of boars. And generally, this is where players fight. Ah, oh, Sorakuma fights nature and dies. Yeah, I agree. I think the fact that YouTube doesn't have them is a crime. By the way, if you're not familiar with this map, these are town centers. But the players absolutely hate these town centers because, from what I remember a few days ago, maybe last week, you can't control group them with your other TCs. And you can't direct villagers. I guess now you can. It looks like the villager did come out going straight for something. But in any event, these are town centers. Don't be fooled by the hut-like location. Or a hut-like appearance, rather. And so let's see what teams we've got. You're painting your Thriden Wolfsbane, the Dunlending War Chief, and I'm going to pwn my friends in Rohan. The Dunlendings, I'm not huge into, like, Tolkien and stuff, but they were the ones who were always fighting with the Rohirrim, right? They're like the antagonists of the new cartoon, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, I have, like, very surface level knowledge. All right, let's take a look. This should have been very obvious when you saw Anatov shoving his geese into the mill. They are the Gurjaras. Elephant and camel units are created a little bit faster. Let's see if that helps at all. Ugh, okay, maybe not. The Goths and the Burmese. Okay, so a pretty useless bonus. The Goths barracks all work 20% faster. And the Burmese, I believe relics are visible right from the very beginning of the game. So like the Vietnamese see enemy TCs, the Burmese see where all the relics are out on the map on the other side of the narrow river. What is happening? I'm hearing attack sounds. Villagers are attacking the Portuguese town center. Technologies are researched 25% faster, except going up to the next stage. Magyars, I think cav archers are trained 25% faster is their new one. And Berbers, ooh, where's Chris? The Berbers genitors are now available to all teammates. Now the horse just stares at his former rider longingly. What happened to you? Yeah, the movie cut them out entirely, which is why I was happy that the cartoon, the upcoming cartoon, is gonna include them. Super Jen, hello, hello. How are you tonight? So let's see what's going on. Anatov has built his TC right here, which seems to be the play lately because, yeah, our Portuguese has done the exact same thing. The other two teammates have gone full north. Berber and Magyar, neighbors to the Goth and the Burmese. A little tipsy. Nice. That's the best way to enjoy Age of Empires. I assume karaoke went well. Do I have the map graphics? Ooh, Chuptaburger, what do you mean by map graphics? You're gonna have to talk to me like I am not one of your students, like I am, or maybe I'm one of your students that joined in the seniors class. Like in law school, we had a few 55-year-olds who joined. You're gonna have to treat me like I'm that. You didn't go tonight? Oh, cat, you ready to torture me? It's some Burmese phrase. Well, we've got a Burmese here, so let's practice. Can you just do the one that just goes, hey? Hey! A homebrew. Nice. Some moonshine. By the way, this is the map that introduced me to high ground on the water, which is a super cool feature. The fire ships. Oh, look at that. I didn't realize the fire ships could, or the ships could traverse all the way around. I guess Anatov knew it because he placed a big fat Gurjara stone wall segment here. But that's pretty cool. I mean, ACCM just being annoying right now. With the attack on the Blue Town Center, which did he get? He got the Blue Town Center. Now he's going after, pardon me, now he's going after the Berber Town Center. Our Goth is just on an absolute warpath right now. Quick overview of the map to show at the start. Your viewers, they have an idea of res and positions and such. No, I did not get that. Is that available in the Discord group? I usually just click this button here and show the resources. Oh, Prichnik, hello, hello. You missed the Swami match? Oh, hopefully no spoilers here. Oh my god. Our Magyar gets trapped with a few Berber. Remember, the Berber Camel Scout is one of the only two unique units you can actually train in Feudal. That and the Sicilian Sergeant. And it does come with a nice little attack bonus, +5 against cavalry. Which means those Magyar scouts, cheap as they are, absolutely dead. Chifta, I'll check it out on Discord. I appreciate that. That's where I got these games, yeah. Oh, you know, oh my god, look at this castle. 51%. Will Citeaux get this castle up? ACCM is protecting his villagers from this Magyar onslaught. There is a Magyar tower up. A second will go up as well. The castle 79, 80%. But villagers are falling. They're twitching. Oh, this is so stressful right now. 92, 93, but the pace is slowing. There's only 3 villagers left. 1 villager left. The castle stopped at 96%. Oh my god. The villager gets it up with 3 HP. 1 more attack from any unit. Doesn't matter what. And that castle would not have gone up. That was an absolute bonkers castle build. I'm making a short out of that for sure. I am 100% making a short out of that. That was pretty damn good. Wow. Synchronized boar hunting, not something I've seen before. Defensive castle for our Burmese as well. Supergen, have you ever drank honey wine? Quebec has a, one of our provinces here, Quebec has an amazing honey wine that I absolutely love. It is so sweet. Sorry, I'm making a note to myself on this map. Oh, you drink it frequently? Nice. It's so delicious. Oh, Prichnik, it depends on how long this set lasts. We'll see how tired I am and what things look like by the time this set is over. And if we had time, I'll cast it. If not, I'll cast it tomorrow. Yeah, mead, exactly. Cat, you haven't heard of Quebec honey wine? I'll take a picture. They comes in a nice clay bottle. Every time we drive to Montreal or we drive to Quebec, I just load up the trunk with like 15 bottles. Because they don't sell it here in Ontario. Scandinavian style brewers, damn. But yeah, Prichnik, I when I was younger, I wanted to buy like a drinking horn, like a Viking. So I could quaff the honey wine, the mead. Dolphins are laughing in the background as units die. Our Gujar is going up to Castle Age. Your spouse made drinking horns? That is so cool. Camel archers are out. They do not come with an attack bonus against these camels, but the camel scout does come with a +2 attack bonus against camels. I've always wanted a drinking horn, a real fancy one. Oh no, a Rambai with their terrible 20% accuracy, but it doesn't really matter if you're literally face to face with your enemy unit. With their cool riding jackets, they're just gonna gun these villagers down. And will he go after the last one? She's in that weird mode where she takes no damage. We've seen that in a few games lately, where a unit that gets stuck on that move does not take any damage. It's gonna be a short, by the way. Speaking of shorts, you had a colorful plast. Awesome. Well, if it involves making mead and drinking horns, it is an awesome past. Okay, we got some Portuguese knights. Remember, all Portuguese units cost 20% less gold, so their knights can get pumped out nice and cheap. He is desperately trying to take this wall segment down. It does fall. Now the Arambai are here. Oh, goodness gracious, and the ships are clumped. Oh, the power of a Rambai, my god. That is just so gross. Look at how quickly they demolish anything, even what they're not actually targeting. Where you live, you can't call it wine if it doesn't come 100% from grapes. Interesting. Town center's getting attacked near the Burmese, but does he actually carry? Actually, his town center up here is getting attacked too, but just by a tower. ACCM just running around the map with villagers right now. He's got 48 villagers, no military at all except one demolition raft. Against what? I don't know. Maybe some Arambai? But this is just... I don't know what the hell ACCM is doing. He's just booming right now. 1, 2, 3, 4 town centers up north. 1 town center to the west. Houses OGTC. Never mind. Just got destroyed by the Berber, it looks like. Who killed... No! He killed the horse. Red has 28 villagers. Yeah, he lost. How many did he lose trying to get this castle up? That was a ridiculous... 1 surviving villager with 3 HP. Yeah, the EU has a lot of weird labeling rules and a lot of weird specific, you can't call something this if it's not that rules. Newbie, your house is shaking from an earthquake, dear lord. And you're chatting on the stream? Shouldn't you be seeking safety? Oh no, cat, no. No. Not that the Burmese was easy, but if you found something else, oh god. Interesting, they have to call it a blend. Now this is an interesting little battle here. Dodging 5 arrows are these Shrevamsha riders. Camels have to get the hell out of here. Oh, but the Shrevamsha is so damn fast. Look at this desert chase. The Arambai are falling behind. Look at how slow they are moving right now. Okay. Oh, but reinforcements from the high ground. Upgrades on the Shrevamsha, not great. Only 8+1 attack. No! No! Not like this. Not like this. Now, technically, the Arambai does have cavalry archer armor, which means it does take bonus damage from the camel archer, +4. That being said, if the camel archer clumps... Super Gen just redeemed draw. Hell yeah. I'm gonna make a note of that. Nice. Smoke monkey rear view. Oh my goodness. I hope I can find that. All right, I made a note. Yeah, Milan, I have to insert a background for the chat, I'm realizing. My apologies. I screwed up. I know the chat is white, and so on a map like this, you absolutely can't see it. But what happened right now is that Super Gen redeemed 3,500 channel points on Twitch, and she wants me to draw the smoke monkey. The smoke monkey from the maps. Oh yeah, you're right. Just freeze the clip. Okay. All right, we'll figure it out. We'll figure out a way. So right now, at the end of this set, I'm gonna be drawing a monkey's ass. Oh yeah, sorry, Super Gen. They want me to. Apologies. Okay, bit of an engagement here. Anatov, not too sure why he's running to the edge of the world. As now we've got Portuguese gunpowder on the field. Cat, you're hyped for the monkey butt. Okay, but Our Portuguese is in building destruction mode right now. Castle attacking a castle. Castle attacking a town center. Army counts are really low for both teams right now. Villager counts are basically identical. No points for TikTok dances just yet. Gold mining operation, fishing operation. It looks like ACCM, for a brief shining moment, joined the war and the war effort with a few Huskarls. But beyond that, okay, there's Anarchy. Where is he going to plop down his barracks, I wonder? Oh god, our Portuguese. Okay, defends well. I guess the threat of gunpowder to this. Only 12 organ guns are enough to shoo this entire army away, really? And I guess he had an absolute right to be afraid. Look at that slaughter. Organ guns for the win. I mean, engaging into a castle, organ guns and knights. That Gurjara army melted. Berbers. They're moving in. The castle does see. They see the Rambai. Is ACCM going to join this game at some point? He's got 6 Huskarls. He's got no upgrades on the Huskarls except 1 armor upgrade. All right, here we go. Let's see this. Oh, the Rambai are going to get slaughtered here. This is so many camel archers. What are the upgrades on them? +2, +2. Cloud still in castle age. 2 minutes away from Imperial. And now the Rambai are absolutely going to get wrecked. Numbers prevail. Attack bonus. All designed to slaughter them. 60 camel archers are out for our Berber. 60% of his team's military is just that one player. Okay. Berber Castle going up to the left. Berber Castle in the center. I mean, our Berber's gone up to 5 castles right now. Huskarls are chasing villagers. No upgrades whatsoever. They're going to be elite in 4 seconds, though. Okay, so Tag takes absolute crazy. The camel archers for the win, right? I mean, what else could it be? These 67 camel archers have 55 kills. Most trained unit. Camels, Arambai, and I'm surprised that the Arambai and the Shravamshas didn't team up to take on the camel archers. A little bit surprised there. Also surprised that our Goth did absolutely nothing this entire game. I mean, how many kills do we think ACCM has? Like 20? 44. Okay, my apologies. 44, the lowest in the game. What the hell is ACCM doing? He's got, let's see if economically he was slinging his teammates. No, he wasn't. He has the 2nd highest eco on his team, the 3rd highest eco in the game. And what did he do with that army? He got the lowest kill count in the game. 8 raisings. Okay, to be fair, the 2nd highest raisings count, although very far second. And who the Portuguese floated resources to the Berber. Okay. Red's dead. Yeah. I mean, you can't keep losing a Rambai over and over and over again. But that castle construction was pretty epic. I kind of want to see that again. Let's go back to this. insanity of a castle build. All right, so he's got 38 villagers right now. He moves forward, trying to lame the Magyar operation here. Magyar immediately, Sorakuma, no hesitation, 0 second guessing, just immediately moves in. "16 villagers constructing here for Cito. Tower we saw goes up. Second tower. He's down to 14 villagers. Now ACCM comes in with a few of his units, doing nothing up here. Cito's down to 6 villagers. At this point, Green thinks he's safe. He's pulling villagers away. Our Gurjara comes in to help as well. Okay, so now the castle, there's literally 1 villager left. He's got 22 HP. The castle's at 97%. I'm going to play it in slow motion. The villager's only 2. If the towers attack the villager, if just 1 more, any of these green units attack this villager, this castle would not go up. It goes up. He had 4 HP. Mid-attack, it goes up. 4 HP. Oh my god. Can you imagine the survivor's guilt on this one villager? 15 other villagers died. He survives. And with 4 HP. Wow, not that it really mattered at the end of the day. But wow. That is an absolute, hero villager. Can you comment on the fish traps? When should players not make fish traps? If you've got water, you should kind of always make fish traps, no? Derek. Jeez Louise. What is that question? What happened to you on Facebook? That is the question of somebody who got took for a few dollars on Facebook Marketplace. Cat, can you imagine I just end the stream right now and blame it on technical difficulties? Well, that was a super fun castle build. And now we move on to another map. I mean, Taiwan Action. I keep saying Taiwan Action. I don't know why I keep thinking they're Taiwan Action. Taiwan AoE Gamers, 1 game away from taking the set and upsetting Cito and ACCM and Anatov. Ooh, we're on everyone's favorite map. The fat, hairy gut map. Joe Mama, you best believe it. If you're watching, you like what you hear and see, please do click that like button. Oh, true. Don't you dare. Oh, that's funny. Sometimes players build a dock and concentrate on shore fishing only. They might build a few fishing boats as well, but I've seen fish traps in Rage Forest maps only. Prashant, generally when there's maps with fish, I mean, fish gathering, I think, is one of the fastest forms of gathering food in this game, if not the fastest form of food gathering. I'm not exactly, it's either the fastest or like the second fastest, I forget. So it's always a good idea. Plus it only costs wood, which leaves you food to train more and more villagers. But yeah, Supergen, thank you so much. Yeah, if you're watching this on Twitch, please do hit that follow button and start accumulating points so you can try to embarrass me and have me draw monkey butts or say phrases that I probably will offend somebody saying. Although I was thinking about the rule of only having a few times to listen to it, and I can't create that rule. That would just make it, I would just be way too That would be way too hard for me. So in an act of self-preservation, we're gonna leave me with an unlimited number of times to listen to a phrase. Although maybe I'll get good at it. Who knows? It seems to be a redemption every stream. Sometimes players pull up to 3 boars at a time, but only gather food from 1. Is decay not important? It depends, because like on Rage Forest, you just want to get those boars before your enemy does. And decay is not really that relevant because it's like 1,000 free food. So who cares if you lose 40 or 50 or 60 of it? It's free anyway. But now you're asking like more meta questions, like should you build a mill next to those 3 boars as opposed to pulling those 3 boars? And that I do not have an answer for. That is a hotly debated topic. I prefer building a mill next to those boars. I think it's the better way to get the food, but it also comes at the cost of the mill and moving your villagers all the way there. So pluses and minuses. Speaking of, let's see the Hindustani's camel and light cavalry units come with a +2 attack bonus against buildings. Mayans, all walls and gates are 50% off. Ooh, everybody loves the Franks, the knights. They got 2 extra line of sight. Not the craziest. Not the craziest of bonuses, but it is what it is. Mongols. Scout cavalry comes with extra line of sight. Saracens, foot archers come with an attack bonus against buildings. So we've got a bit of a parallel bonuses here. And the Dravidians' docks provide 5 population space. Okay. So scout units with extra line of sight, probably a little bit more useful than nightline units with extra line of sight if you're looking at the beginning of the game. Makes it easier to hear how much I mess it up. Oh man. Well, the whole point is for me to mess it up, so. Hey, the ghoul. Milling the board is like a backboard and a free throw, easier, but pros wouldn't be caught dead. Yeah. To be honest, the things pros wouldn't be caught dead doing also don't really make very much sense. Cat, Vietnamese king, move 1. All right, making a note. King, move 1. Just this. Ooh, you're in Bulgaria. Cool. I had a friend who grew up in Sofia. Have a rest of a good morning to you as well. And let's see who presses in. The question is, will in mYinsanity being down and on the verge of elimination play more defensively? Or will they go aggro and try to take their opponents out that way? Oh, Prashant, I don't know the answers to those questions. That's like something you need to ask Spirit of the Law, so you can run a simulation. Yeah, the ghoul's been here from the beginning, just lurking. Okay, everyone's in the feudal age. Everyone's getting the same double bit axe upgrade. Yeah, he grew up there and then moved to Canada, I think when he was like 10 or 11. But always had nice things to say. I went to one really good Bulgarian restaurant in outside of Toronto on the way to Niagara Falls. Had some very, very delicious chicken. You been watching your Atlanta Braves beat the Blue Jays? Eh. Are the Blue Jays any good? I have not followed baseball since 94, 95. Our back-to-back World Series wins with none other than Joe Carter hitting that home run. Yeah, the real sports teams in Canada are not in Toronto anymore. Mostly in Montreal. So, okay. My question was, will mYinsanity be aggressive or not? The answer, according to their opponents, is yes. So let's just wall off. Oh my God, look at this. The Great Wall of Taiwan. Stretching from all the way to the bottom left, all the way to the top right. But wait a second. Okay. I thought I was going to say I spy with my little eye a little bit of a gap here, but seems to be okay. Red and yellow pinging here. Why? Because there are some Hindustani scouts. Remember, these do come with an attack bonus against the buildings. +2. Jays are rebuilding 4th in their division. That's not bad. Okay, scouts get shooed away. They managed to get 2 kills, 1 villager. Purple says, hey, I'm just going to attack into here. Isaac has to draw a monkey's butt, so I'm just going to attack the horse's ass. Oh. In comes our Saracen. Now remember, all of these archers come with a +2 attack bonus against building. Look at how quickly they demolish HP on a 1500 HP structure. And then they can just pivot around and attack a house if they want to. Super cool feature of the Saracens. Makes their feudal age aggression so scary. Our Frank is moving in here. Canada has all the best CFL teams, though. That actually made me choke. That's funny. That is very funny. I might screenshot that. Oh my God. And look at how quickly they take down its freaking stable. I mean, come on. As if the Saracens really needed any more crazy features to make them ridiculously powerful. They give them that and the Bamaris stand and all these 25% HP on their camels. You're taking you're like taking Arnold Schwarzenegger and giving him steroids by giving them all these features. Okay, but our Frank continuing to be annoying to the back, keeping these Saracen scouts a little busy, while the Saracens' allies here in the front are getting a good amount of work done. +1/+1 upgrade for our Dravidian. +1/+1 upgrades for our Mongol. +1/+1 for our Mayan. Okay, remember, Mayan archers on the whole here should be able to take a 1v1 fight just because right now they're 10% cheaper. I don't know about a 2v1, but he's already gone up to 19 archers. Has Z40, 18 of them in the fort. Oh, never mind, 2 more pop out. And for some reason, Purple's pulling his archer force back? Really? Just to deal with 3 scouts? Spearman moves to intercept. Will he poke? He pokes. But why did Purple pull back? Why is Sito pulling back his archers? Ooh, Hindustani scouts. Entering a world of pain here. Gate replaces the stable that got knocked down. Okay, and now tag team. Down 20 army count, 35 to 55 is on the warpath. But Sito is heading up to castle. Okay, that's why he pulled his archers. He doesn't want to risk any of them before they become crossbowmen. Although Mongol crossbowmen are pretty funny. I mean, I get why they went archers in the beginning. They want to knock down those buildings with that Saracen team bonus. But now that you're heading up to castle, are you going to stay on foot archers? Double range. Wood count. Yeah, he's staying on archers. He doesn't have the wood to build anything else. Oh, Derek. Yeah, I mean, that's... I think that's just like a rule of thumb, is that 99% of people you interact with on a daily basis are going to be fitting that description. I just have like numbed myself to that fact already. Okay, our Hindustani is back. Will he get more villager kills? Oh, look at that. Everyone on tag team is heading up to Castle Age. Everyone on mYinsanity heading up to Castle Age. But holy moly. 42 archers. 42 archers. They're going to be able to punch a hole through even a wall segment right now if they wanted to. Technically, it does come with building armor, but 60. Oh my god! Look at how fast the archery range is falling. Oh my god, the Saracen team bonus is just disgusting. Ew, ew, ew. And in a second, these Mongols are going to have crossbows and bodkin. They're picking off villagers to the top. Our Dravidian is picking off archers to the bottom. Our Saracen is starting to add in some scouts. And here we go, now they're crossbowmen. But the tower's up. He is still wreaking havoc, Sorakuma, on the other side of the map. He has not been stopped. Our Frank is still here. 3 kills, not great. These blue scouts, 6, 7 kills. But the real story is this. Oh my god, all of a sudden the Mayan archer force is absolutely wrecked. 2 of them survive inside the tower. How do you give Arnold more steroids? You put in that burger. Milan, have you ever seen what's the name of that documentary that he did? Oh my god, what's the name of that Arnold Schwarzenegger documentary? Pumping Iron, I think. It's an amazing documentary that followed him in like the 70s and 80s. Mostly 70s, I would say. And it shows what he used to eat when he was like in the peak of his bodybuilding career. He would have like 24 hamburgers. Yeah, Pumping Iron. He would have like 24 hamburgers in one meal and like 18 plates of fries. It's just ridiculous. Oh, Cad, in that case, I'm glad you redeemed the points tonight. Although something tells me you're going to open up the stream tomorrow, too. Yeah, I mean, this was just a foregone conclusion. That Saracen bonus is just... When you've got 42 archers dealing +3 bonus damage against buildings, what is that? 120-ish? 126 extra HP reduced with every volley? Or at the very least 84? Ouch. Well, that game didn't last very long, and mYinsanity ties it up. We've got ourselves a deciding game here. Number 5, crossbow to crossbow, scout to scout, ashes to ashes, 66 to 30. Well, there you go. I don't think you can't get better than that. Our Frank with the most food, no surprise there, with those faster working berry pickers. Wood for our Dravidian, who gets 200 wood every time he goes up in age. Our Mongol with the gold. And stone, a whole 55 stones for our Hindustani. Where are the raisings? Okay, only 2 and 2. But you know what? 2 and 2? The important 2 and 2. 38 kills. So not the longest game, but man, did we see the power of team bonuses in action here. Well, one specific team bonus. The Saracen. Unfortunately, if our Frank and if our Hindustani did a little bit more damage with these units, maybe they could have stayed in the game a little bit longer. But mYinsanity now has 4 times the army count, 25% more civilian population. But wow, okay, well, I'm glad this happened because we're going up. I mean, I shouldn't say I'm glad it's happened, but I'm, as a viewer, I'm glad it happened. We're going to get to see game number 5. Bear with me as I load that. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, game number 5 is a Regicide game. And we are back in Spain. Back in the beautiful Andalusia with kings So, Kat, you wanted a Vietnamese king. Let's see. Do we have Vietnamese? Oh, we don't have a Vietnamese king. I would have been able to practice here. David, congratulations for holding the scout rush. You know what, Kat? Surprisingly, we haven't been talking a lot of about food this game, this live stream. Prashant, I do not. I think you might be better off asking these questions in another channel, like Spirit of the Law, maybe. Those kinds of nitty-gritty technical questions are not something I ever focus on. William Parkhurst. Can't tell what emoji you sent, but welcome to the live chat. Yeah, I've been pretty on topic, surprisingly. You're glad there's no Vietnamese here. So if you're not familiar with this map, super cool map. If you get control of the center monument, I believe you get gold generating for you. If you take control of these beautiful trade workshops that are all along the edges of the map, then you get food because next to them is a pile of berries. And so blue is now auto-generating. Take a look at the bottom right of your screen, 467, 77, 78, 79. That's because he's got control of 2 of them. And so the food count for our Armenian is climbing, climbing, climbing. Yeah, Derek, because you joined late. Oh, it's a salute emoji. Okay. I need to update my YouTube app, I guess. For me, it's just a box with an X in it. So I know it's an emoji. I just don't know which one. All right, let's see the teams. It looks like Taiwan AoE gamers are stringing the southern portion of the map. The Bengalis trade units give you 10% food in addition to the gold that they generate. Lithuanians monasteries work 20% faster. That's actually going to be pretty relevant in this game, especially for the Armenians. Okay, infantry come with extra line of sight, but more importantly, fortified churches, warrior priests, lots and lots of relics. These are 2 civilizations that can absolutely crazy get relics to the Lithuanian, and you want relics to the Lithuanian so they can get that +4 attack boost on their heavy cavalry units. And who is going to try to deny them? We've got the Turks to the north. Gunpowder units are created 25% faster. In yellow, the Cumans, palisade walls, 33% more hit points. Not exactly the craziest of bonuses. And then the Bohemians, markets work 80% faster. So we've got 2 civs with market features, or I should say trade related features. I wonder if we're actually going to get to see trade. This is a map, by the way, Prashant, speaking of trade, this is a map where trade usually is a good option because your rear portion is nice and secure and safe up to the top right or the bottom left. So hopefully the game goes on long enough we get to see some trade happening. For now, looks like there is a contestation here by the Turk of Armenian control of this beautiful structure. As the, the spearmen are just leading these militiamen in a little bit of a chase. What are the movement speed? 1 and 0.9. Okay, so Armenian is going to be running circles around these units. King is kind of just hanging out. No one has made any attempt to bust into the center location just yet. Although Armenian is exploring and discovering it right now. Couple of dead scouts, 1 Lithuanian, 1 Cuman. As our surviving Bohemian gets hunted by a Bengali. Let's look at their HP. Okay, might want to get the hell out of here. Our Turk is just everywhere right now. He's contesting the trade workshop to the south. He's actually gotten control of the trade workshop to the north. It looks like he killed those 2 spearmen. I am running, I think, Windows 11, if I'm not mistaken. Zahira Castillos with the ha ha ha. Ha 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 right back. Let's see what's going on. All right. Sorakuma, Cloud immediately hit. Castle immediately. Monastery. What is our... What is our Lithuanian going to do? 2 extra TCs. Okay. Sorry, not a monastery. A fortified church. My bad. Remember, once this gets built, it will automatically come with 1 free relic. Wolf tries to join in. By the way, ACCM sees all of this. The Turk with the map presence everywhere. All of a sudden, ACCM is just everywhere compared to 2 games ago, whereas the Goths, he was literally nowhere. Saracen market abuse is very simple. Basically, the Saracens only pay 5% commodity trading fee. So they can buy a lot of food early on and get their butts up to Castle Age a lot quicker than most people can. Most civilizations can, I should say. I mean, okay, we're seeing a lot of little weird chases running around. Suerte en tu partida. Yo no juego ahora. Solo castear. Pero gracias. Yeah, the Saracen market bonus is a confusing thing because it makes use of the different gathering rates. Up to a certain price, it's cheaper to collect gold and then use that gold to buy food. I don't know exactly the number. You'd have to Google that. But up until then, it's cheaper to send your villagers to mine gold, and then they'll just be able to buy their way up. That's what people call abuse. I'm not sure it's really abuse. The developers created it for a reason. Players are just exploiting the game mechanic that exists. I don't necessarily think it's technically quote-unquote abuse, but it is what it is. Looks like everyone but Cito is in the Castle Age, and it looks like our Bohemian will hit Imperial Age first. Now, speaking of powerful monasteries and technologies and monks and such, an Imperial Age Bohemian with a castle already up can research Hussite reforms, and then all of a sudden, Bohemian monks and their tech tree become food only, which is going to be, I mean, you need Wagenburg. You can't move this slow. You got to add 15% movement speed. These war wagons, these Hussite wagons move incredibly slow. Cuando juego? Or cuando voy a jugar? No sé. En... Yo quiero jugar, pero necesito tiempo. Creo 2 o 3 meses. Lord Petito, we've got one of the tournament's organizers and hosts with us. How are you tonight? I will for sure send you a message. I appreciate that. We are enjoying game number 5. Shwetang, hello, hello. Shwetang, get your butt to Twitch so you can start accumulating points. So far at the end of this stream, I have to draw a monkey's butt and say something in Vietnamese. Janissaries engaging here to the south. It looks like ACCM has managed to take control of both food generating. So our Turk is just going to have so much food. And he is still in Castle Age. So remember, the Turks, their scouts become light cav, become hussars automatically free of charge. If you're going to run around the map with Hussite wagons, why don't you get Hussite reform, Wagenburg tactics to increase the movement speed? Oh no, he's going Trebuchet. Okay. Getting illumination. Yeah, it should be a nice nice little night of like a variety show fun. On the other side of the map, it looks like our Bohemian. So all of these trade workshops have fallen into the hands of mYinsanity. Supergen, I like how professional you're being. Smoke monkey, rear view. I keep saying the monkey butt. Shortang, I think you need 1250. 2 kings are just hanging out here. Okay. Bit of a conference situation happening. By the way, how much gold is our Armenian generating? 2 relics here, 3 relics here. That is a lot of relics. Yeah, Shwetang just felt like adding a C into the Twitch name. Okay. Where are those? Okay. So no Hussite wagons anymore for our Bohemian, but he has managed to convert a pair of Rathas. Oh, you want the whole thing, huh? True. Monkey Butt is very, like, focused, very, very directed. And here we go. The Bengali brace has been breached. Cuman Knights. They are still in castle, so they only move 10% faster than normal. Out come a bunch of Radas, though. In melee mode, they do deal trample damage, and they should have the same stats as a knight, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, base attack of an 8. More melee armor. Slower and less HP at the moment. Okay, so our Bengali doing a so-so job so far of defending his base. Reconverting a Rada, but no, he gets killed instead. But remember, his king is down here, so he's okay. Not gonna get sniped anytime soon. How's our Turk doing? How's ACCM with his 2 incomplete siege workshops and a random petard in the middle of the map? Okay, maybe overestimated how many petards he would need. Janissary. Why did he stop converting? Not too sure. He gets a monk before getting converted. That's so sour for Sorakuma. Ugh. That is so sour. But composite bowmen are out. Derek, you're gonna watch football with me on? Da-da-da-da-da-da. That's my Sunday night football melody. Randy Pan, how valuable is the center? It's pretty valuable as the game goes on, because not only do you generate gold, I think, with this monument, but it also gives you access to 4 relics. You get 5 now because the Armenians here, and they brought along magically somehow a 5th relic with their first fortified church. But having access to 4, now 5 relics, that's a lot of gold as the game continues to go on and on. And usually on this map, because trade is an option and food is generated for free with these trade workshops, you tend to see games last a little bit longer than normal. Now the question is, was Sorakuma a little bit too greedy? Did he hold on to these relics, and is he holding on to them a little bit too long? Because his teammate is the Lithuanian, and the Lithuanian with 0 relics. Dang, everyone listens to Rammstein. Fantastic band. Oh, Bengali monasteries are getting gunned down. Bengali base, pretty much overrun, except for a few very cocky farmers that think they can keep plowing their fields, and one villager who's trying to escape. Maybe two villagers trying to... Oh, let's go. Come on. Come on, Bengali villagers. You can do it. Believe in yourself. Oh my god. The Bohemian turns his monk attention onto the villager. Will he get the conversion? I mean, how long is it taking to convert this one villager? Holy moly. Our Turk has been pushed back. Our Armenian has reclaimed 4 of the 5 relics. I mean, there's a monk, there's a relic. You don't need a dating app to bring those two together. Let's see it. Purple is in Imperial. No artillery. Rammstein. So our Bengali, to be fair, let's see where he's escaped to. Z40. He's got a TC to the back, which is being left alone for now. Oh, actually being left alone, period. The Cumans have brought their basic camel riders. Remember, for the Cumans, this is as good as it gets. They do not get heavy camel riders. So a little surprising that Sito is doing this, unless he expects a big heavy melee cavalry play. But again, he's now just returning with 1 relic. Again, I wonder if Sorakuma is not being a team player here and giving 4 of these relics to the Lithuanian, or at least now 3 relics to the Lithuanian. I'm also wondering why the hell the kings aren't inside the castle. They are basically begging to get sniped. The 1250 is just for game-related verbiage and sentences. I like that our Bengali has escaped to the rear. A lot of extra town centers. He is an Imperial, which means no more extra villagers, no more 2 free vills to pop out. Our Lithuanian's starting to take the gold. How many Lechai does he have? 25. With 1 relic, he should be at a +3 attack. Ah, that's so not good. Cat, thank you so much for gifting Shwetang a subscription. That is awesome. Shwetang, yeah, you're officially one of us. And what one of us means is that you are now among the community that will try to embarrass me saying a bunch of random phrases from the game. Ooh, the Turk reclaims. Huh? Are you kidding me? Why is the king for Z40 in the middle of nowhere? What is happening? And why is Green's king inside a town center? Oh, mYinsanity is just pushing forward. He's on a walkabout, surveying his former lands. Lechai, never underestimate the power of a freaking Latus. It will shred through your army. It looks like a whole bunch of them did get converted, though. I'm curious to see the conversion count at the end of this game. I can't imagine our Bohemian did not get Hussite reforms. I must have missed it when he hit Imperial, but I can't imagine that's the case. And oh no! Human cavalry. He's going up to Paladin. The fastest Paladin in the game, moves 15% faster than normal. Oh, are they going to stumble upon... They're going to stumble upon more villagers. Sito. An opportunity to get 10 more kills. Oh, he sees it finally. Looks like our Turk, by the way, has also, for the 2nd time this game, pushed the Armenian off the relics. And now they've taken control of Monument. Oh no. Oh no. Things are going very bad for Team TAG. That being said, you know what? Our Bengali settlement has slowly been reconquered, reestablished. Okay. I still don't like that Sorakuma didn't get these relics to the Lithuanian. I also don't like that our Lithuanian isn't taking this relic that's literally right here to add even more attack to his Lechai, who are currently, okay, still at a +3, so still just one relic. Siririo, nice to catch you live. Sito and ACCM together are always good matches to watch. Oh yeah. I mean, to be fair, the one on Lensa Maranhenses was a very odd game out of ACCM. Third biggest economy and no army to speak of, but so far it's amazing. So far this set has been really fun to watch. Fully upgraded Cuman Paladins. They get converted to blue. One of the OG prettiest colors for a Paladin. They go after a Turkish BBC that finally does have artillery, by the way. 14 frickin' range is how he managed to conquer center area here. So let's see what's going on around the map, because I see a bit of a Lithuanian incursion to the rear of the Cuman base. So far, these 7 units have killed 35. Oh, we got to keep our eye on this. I know there's other things happening in the map. 16 kills. 18 villager kills. 19, 20. Gonna be what, 22, 23 by the time it's all over? 23, 24. And they finally fall, but what a badass companionship of cavalry units. Another group joins them here. They've already, this 9 also has 40 kills, 13 villagers. Man, the latest is just such a crazy unit. We've got Bohemian Halberdiers with +25 extra bonus damage, taking on Bengali Halberdiers, who I don't think come with any kind of features unless I'm forgetting, which is always possible. Our Turk is patrolling, trying to keep these Bengali Halberdiers the hell away from his food generation. Horses are moving around. Okay. Center, firmly in control of the Turk, who picks up a relic, gets high, forgets where he is, forgets what he's about, and just stands there with the relic. 4 kills, one of them a villager. Okay, he's at a +4, which means he's got 2 relics now green. So he did take the relic that was here. Okay, fantastic. He's gone up to 31 halberdiers. Does he have tower shields on these halberdiers? Where even are these halberdiers? No, oh my god, the upgrades on these halberdiers are absolutely terrible. Jai Kumar, ça va bien, merci. Et tu? Et tu? Good morning to you. Oh, this is not a choke point you want to engage into. Are you kidding me? Paladins and Turkish gunpowder behind. This is a death. This is Thermopylae right here. Oh, Armenian. He's brought 10 monks. We are 40 minutes into this game. Army counts basically identical. Civilian population basically 10% apart. Light cavalry from the Cuman streams forward. Why are you not a hussar, Mr. Light Cav? They're going straight for the monks. The monks going straight for the castle. Oh, the majority of them do survive. 7. A few fell. Composite bowman will try to... Oh, our Lithuanian charge into the gates of hell. Spearmen, still no upgrades. And now the Lechai are going to chase. Ooh, and what they don't kill is going to get converted. Man, our Armenian is getting the absolute worst random number generator luck this game entirely. He has failed to convert unit after unit after unit. Sorry, are these basic? No, they're elite skirmishers. My bad. They're going to have chemistry in a second as well. Nice juicy +4 attack bonus against Spearman line units, which means these Bohemian Spearmen are not long for this world. But a couple of Arbalesters join in. Yeah, Jai Kumar, we didn't know you spoke French. That's pretty cool. Paladins move to the rear and then immediately move into the welcoming arms of the enemy unit. More conversions attempted. I mean, how is blue not getting more than one conversion here? Lechai do attack on a 20, ignoring armor right now. Elephants pop out. Elephants die. And for the second time this game, the Bohemian army is going to occupy the Bengali homeland. Oh, do I see trade cards? Damn, payload 66 gold only? They must not have gone all the way to the edge of the map, right? Where are the markets? Oh, damn. I mean, it's not close, but it's not that far. Yeah, the markets, why are the markets like halfway in the map? That's weird. Why are the markets not up here? I guess they just didn't want to control it. I guess they figured 66 safe gold is better than 110 not safe gold. Holy moly. Holy moly. Well, that was a fun game. Like I said, this map generally tends to go into the later stages of the game. Everyone's an Imperial. You see a lot of cool, unique units. I'm a little upset at Sorakuma for not immediately shuffling 4 relics, or at the very least 2 relics, to the Lithuanian base. Did somebody's king get sniped? Green and teal are here. No, nobody's king got sniped. Okay. A little bit disappointed that our Armenian took all the relics for himself, especially since, as the Armenians, not exactly the most expensive civilization, right? Composite bowmen aren't expensive. Monks are just regular 100 gold. And that's basically all he built. Oh, time for cat hugs. No, Jai Kumar, I don't speak French. I just know like 1 or 2 phrases that like everybody knows, like comment ça va? That's it. All right, well, let's take a look. I'm very curious to see the conversion count. Halbs, funny shaped helmet Lechai, and composite bowman against Hussars, Paladins, and Janissaries. Not a lot of sending money back and forth. Our Bengali the most stone, our Lithuanian the most gold. Interesting, okay. I would have thought the Armenian with all that. Armenian actually second place most gold, not too far behind, about 1,200. Oh, and look at the relic gold, 3,000. And that's, by the way, only controlling it about 2/3 of the game. If he could have controlled it more, it could have been 4,000 or 5,000. Cumin with the most food, and our Bengali with the most wood as well. You never see elephants. I wonder why. 42 conversions. Look at that. Identical. Bohemian and Armenian sharing the crown. Mike, hello, GG. Sharing the crown for most conversions. Who had the most units converted? The Bengali and the Turk. Okay, both of them actually tied. So tied for number 1 number of conversions and tied for number 1 most units converted. 18 raisings by our Bohemian with that insane push into the Bengali base. And the Cumin had the most kills. Interesting. And then second place Lithuanian. I'm surprised it's like 80 extra units for our Cumin. I didn't realize he did that much damage. I thought the Lithuanian for sure would have number 1 most kills. And I really am curious to see. Oh my god. Is there any way to just isolate one player? I'm looking for red gold crown to see if he got Hussite reforms. There's Imperial Age at this is so confusing, 15-minute mark of the game. Block printing, illumination, theocracy. I don't see a red gold crown anywhere here. Oh, I guess there is a way to do it. One sec. Oh, look at that. Learning on the fly. Hell yeah. Oh, how do you not get Hussite reforms? How do you not get Hussite reforms? Hit Imperial, and they get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Seven monastery techs. What a waste. What a waste of gold. All right. So bear with me. We're going to start with the phrase of the day. So those of you watching on YouTube might be wondering what the hell's about to happen. We had some point redemptions on Twitch, which means I have to say a phrase and draw a unit. And the phrase that I'm saying, if you'll bear with me, you're going to see it in a second. Yeah, Kat, I think that's going to be it for tonight. I think we'll do the Swami set tomorrow. And here we go. Cat redeemed points. Vietnamese King move 1. Oh my goodness. You're just going for the longest ones.
Trẫm sẽ ân chuẩn điều mà Khanh thỉnh cầu. Trẫm sẽ ân chuẩn điều mà Khanh thỉnh.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to carve that up into 2.
Trẫm sẽ ân chuẩn điều.
Chom de Ong Kong.
Trẫm sẽ ân chuẩn.
Oh, there's a sit. Chom se Ong Kong. Okay, I'm about a quarter of the way through. The TR is like a CH.
Trẫm sẽ.
Oh no, it's not. It's a very soft R.
Trẫm sẽ ân chuẩn điều.
Tram se Ong Kyang.
Trẫm sẽ ân chuẩn điều mà Khanh thỉnh cầu. Trẫm sẽ ân chuẩn điều mà Khanh.
Oh my goodness.
Trẫm sẽ ân chuẩn.
Tram se Ong Kyang.
Trẫm sẽ ân chuẩn điều mà Khanh thỉnh cầu. Trẫm
Deo
sẽ.
ma kanten cow. Tram se Ong Chow deo ma kanten cow. Not bad. not good. Not bad at all. Tiago, I don't speak enough languages to be able to do this properly. Okay, let's try that one more time. I got the first 4. Tram se Aung Kyang.
Trẫm sẽ ân chuẩn điều. Trẫm sẽ ân chuẩn điều mà Khanh thỉnh cầu.
Deo ma kantan cow. Tram se Aung Chow deo ma kang kang. That's the best I'm going to be able to do it.
Trẫm sẽ ân chuẩn điều mà Khanh thỉnh cầu.
Devil Inside, good luck with your miniature paintings. Post them on Discord. I'm curious to see what they're going to end up looking like. Joe Mama, you like this? You like me absolutely slaughtering this phrase? Tram se Aung Kyang.
Trẫm sẽ ân chuẩn điều mà Khanh thỉnh cầu.
Deo ma kanten cow. Deo ma kanten cow. I think I did pretty good. All right. So there we go. And now. Oh no, 1 second. Sorry, Supergen, how am I going to find the smoke monkey? 1 sec. You know what? Maybe I'll load the game. You know what? I'll load one of the games that had it. It was on the Nile River, right? I'm going to load the... Joe Mama, you feel bad for me? Don't feel bad for me. I did this voluntarily. Because I'm just that stupid. All right, so... Now, Joe Mama, if you like that portion of the evening, you're going to love the next portion of the evening where Supergen has commissioned a painting. Here we go. Supergen, you're still here? Is this good enough? Let me know if this view of the monkey is good enough. Or do you want like a full... Good enough? Okay, so bear with me. Okay. So now, I think you should be able to see the monkey butt. Okay. So I need a pen. I'm going to make it... Is this the right color? It looks about right. Let's make it a bit darker. How do you make it thicker? The brush. Why is it not... you know what? That's fine. The thickness is fine. Yeah, it's way too thick. Okay, let's maybe get into a bit of a darker brown. Madhouse, what have you joined? You've joined an absolute madhouse. Supergen has redeemed some points, and I have to draw a monkey. Osinivos the Fourth. You made it for a live session, but all the casting is done. We're down to me drawing a monkey's butt. Yes, Joe Mama has put it as succinctly as possible. I am drawing a monkey butt because of Twitch. Okay, so let's start with the head, because that's the easiest. Got some broad shoulders, this monkey. Okay. Oh, this is so ugly. Oh, this is so ugly. I'm actually trying right now. Okay, we're at the ass part. Oh my god. Oh my god. I kind of want to restart. This is way too bad. This is atrocious. This is an insult. This is an absolute... This is an absolute atrocity. Okay, people seem to like it. Okay. All right, so then we have to draw the ear, which is here. One sec. Why can't I move the screen to the left? Kind of looks like that. And he looks like he's got these two shoulder patches. Nah, I don't like that. I have to close these up because I'm going to do the fill. And look at that. He's got like back muscles, this smoke monkey. All right. This guy's been to the gym. Supergen, you believe in me? You absolutely should not. He's got some back muscles there. He's been taking his protein shake. Now the butt cheeks are interesting because they're kind of lighter. They're kind of a lighter brown. By the way, those of you joining and watching this expecting like a professional cast, joke's on you. Joke is on you. Okay, I don't know why I gave him a set of heels. 1 second. So I've gotten... Okay, the arm is kind of dark. I don't like this arm at all. I don't like this arm at all. Monkey deserves a lot more respect. I don't even remember which thing I'm using. So it kind of goes like horizontal. And then like this. No, there's like a little bulge here. And then it connects like that. Okay, so I think I've got the outline of my humpback monkey here. Oh, cat. No hair on the monkey butt. I didn't even realize I could do that. Okay, so now we're going to fill it in. I'm assuming that's this one. Yeah, fill. How do I use the color picker? How do I do that? Now that you've made me aware of that. Nah, I feel like that's cheating. I feel like that's cheating. So we're going to go with a bit of a lighter brown for these shoulder pads and the ear. The butt cheeks are kind of the... Nah, those, it's too dark. Joe Mama with the $20 super chat. Thank you. No, thank you. Oh my goodness. I'm glad people are enjoying this. I'm glad. Thank you so much. Okay, you see the back portion is more grayish brown. It's more like this color. And then the arm is just like completely gray, but I forgot to draw a connecting line. It's almost like black, right? Joe Mama, thank you so much. Thank you so much for indulging in the nonsense. Oh, by the way, there's also a bit of a you see this like leg shadow? There's like a leg shadow here. Oh shit. Oh no. I can't go back. Yeah, okay, it's this. There's like a leg shadow. Okay. And now, the moment we've all been waiting for. What color is the monkey's ass? I think it's like this color. Yeah, like tan. Okay, that's a good color. Yeah, look at that. Hell yeah. Okay, now we fill in the rest of the monkey, who seems to be a bit of a lighter brown. Let's call it this. Oh, no, that's way too light. Shit. Now I feel like it's filling in these triangles. And there you go. we have abandoned Age of Empires, and we are now. How do I just do select? Where's where's the option to just hit select? How do I zoom in and out? What is going on here? What am I doing? Oh, here it is. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. We've got our smoke monkey. It may not be an exact replica, but it is a replica made with the heart. Thank you, Kat. Thank you, SuperGen, for redeeming points on Twitch. By the way, those of you watching on YouTube, wondering if you can make me do nonsense like this as well, if you join Twitch, you actually don't even have to join. You just hit the follow. It's like subscribing on YouTube. It's free. And then you just watch the live stream on Twitch. You accumulate points, and then you can redeem points so that I can draw Quasimodo, the humpback monkey, smoke monkey. And last but not least, I have to, of course, let everyone know what this is. And for the two of you that have not yet lost respect for me, thank you so much. Smoke Monkey says, like, and that's supposed to be a plus sign. 1 second. I'm getting lazy. I should just write and. Like and subscribe. What's an Evo say? No, thank you so much for all the nice comments on the videos that you leave. I appreciate it. Joe Mom, I did better than you can. Well, you never know. Maybe we'll maybe I'll add some points that'll be like a you know how it's like dueling pianos or dueling banjos. We'll do dueling drawings. All right. Well, on that fun note, Chris, you missed a super fun Berber game, and now you have no clue what's going on. Ooh, the monkey needs a name? Ooh. Here, I'll give it a name. It is yours truly in monkey form. Everyone, thank you so much. We're going to... And everyone who joined right at the end, everyone who... And like I said, you want to participate, make me say funny phrases, feel free to join us on Twitch. Oh, Jemima, you're on Twitch already? Nice. Any chance we could ever see you stream playing an area? Of course. I'm planning on starting that later this year, like I said. My little baby is heading off to daycare, and so I'm going to have a lot more time during the day and a lot more time in the afternoons, and eventually we'll start streaming gameplay, but for now, this is as close as Isaac is getting to the game itself. And everyone, thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for Isaac the monkey. And yeah, I mean, we did a Cobra car. Now we're doing the monkey. We'll see what we can come up with next. It doesn't have to be a unit, by the way. It can also be a building, a structure, or anything from literally anything from the game. And I will draw it. Or I shouldn't say I will draw it. I will attempt to draw it. Oh, you're going to be here tomorrow night? Well, I'm assuming there will be some people on Twitch who accumulate some points and get me to draw some more stuff. But for now, everyone, so much. Joe Mama, thank you so much for the super chat. Cat, so much for the subs on Twitch. Shwetang, what was the name of Nicolas Cage's car in that movie? The one that he was like pining after. What the hell was the name of the car? I forget. In Gone in 60 Seconds. Lucille or something like that. No, Paliador. This is the first thing you see as a monkey's ass. Eleanor, that's right. Sorry, Palo, I apologize, but we're just about to end the stream. And everyone, thank you so much. And hopefully see you tomorrow for more casting and more of whatever the hell this is. And for now, the monkey butt says goodnight. Wait, can I do this? Yeah, look at that. Look at those sweet cheeks. The monkey butt says goodnight. And I'll see everyone hopefully tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then whenever you can catch the stream will be absolutely fantastic. Take care.